Chefs all around the world will tell you that they don't want to hear your knife hitting the cutting board. They want to hear nothing. They want it to be silent. Just a fun tip for all you guys out there. You think the movies are right all the time? No. All right, that movie with Aaron Eckhart and Catherine Zeta-Jones when they're cooking. All right, nobody is nearly that good looking and also a chef. All right, and that's just not true. All right. I say that every time, and then I'm never ready. I feel like when Angelina Jolie had a vial of Billy Bob Thornton's blood around her neck. Stop it. Stop it. I'd have a blood of this around my neck.
What is this, MTV?
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, you want me to be honest with you? We in the car on the way here. Yeah.
It was the most exciting thing.
Yeah, every time it is.
But we're doing here. Let's get you these so that we're ready. We're doing a drunk Q&A. All right, these are the questions that you guys sent us. But allow me that first question. Let's see what we got.
All right. So first question: what is the best way to cook various meats? Oven, stovetop, and at what temperature?
Okay, great question. That comes to us from little Sally in South Wales. Wow, didn't know we had fans all the way out there.
Global.
Thanks. Wow.
Global, we out here.
International. So 165 to 145. That's going to be your window of error there. And once you have certain ones, ring those. Go chicken at 165. Slowly working your way down to pork. And then you got, fish is right up around there too, but fish could even be lower because fish cooks really fast. So 165, 145, that's your safety range. Always keep and also if you're out there like, oh dude, how am I supposed to know the internal temperature of food? Keep a food thermometer, all right? They're not that expensive. They're not that hard to calibrate, and they make cooking so much easier because you then don't have to eyeball everything all the time. You can walk away. You can watch Desperate Housewives with your wine. All right, you can eat your charcuterie plates, all right? When I built that computer, I built it with, hey!
We're recording.
Yeah, we're making Hollywood magic in
Staring
here.
down this child through the window.
Right? Next question on the list. What you got
Yes,
for
next
me?
question is, can Drunk Chef finish half a bottle of Jack in an episode?
We did most of this. There's only a little, I would say just a little under half left.
Yeah.
And we did most of this Jack Daniel's bottle for the
Chipotle.
Chipotle, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
We
That
were
was just
making
you though,
whiskey.
right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
So
yes.
yeah, I can definitely put down a half a bottle of Jack if needed. If, my superior powers are called upon, then yes, I can 100% put down a bottle of Yog Dognals. We're almost a whole bottle of rosé in right now, and by our sponsor today, beautiful sponsor for this episode today, Bay Bridge. Thank you, Bay Bridge, for being everybody's go-to bottom shelf cheap bottle of wine, all right? Bay Bridge, all three of these wines that I got today that you'll see on your lovely screen because I shot a beautiful promo video right here that I'll insert over my words. Every single wine that I got here today cost me less than total $12. Literally all three of them I got for less than $12. So Bay Bridge, shout out to you, because you don't suck. And I think that's a great slogan to run by. Just Bay Bridge, we don't suck.
Camera's rolling, audio's going, we're good.
Boner, 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 boner. What's the next question you got on that list?
The next question is, because I can say that.
Yes.
Actually, I cannot speak another language except Ebonics. Let that be known. Well, that's actually false. I can also speak to animals somehow. They be knowing. They just be knowing what I'm saying. Like, I don't. Okay, anyways, the next question.
Stop! Wait! I'll tell you! I know these things because I can talk to animals.
What food does Drunk Chef make for breakfast?
Well, what a wonderful question. What food does Drunk Chef make for breakfast? Well, seeing as we don't have any official sponsors as of yet, most of the time, all of the food that you see here in front of me is paid for out of my own pocket. So usually I eat leftovers for breakfast. I usually eat the leftover stuff from the episodes that you see. Also, donuts? Are you kidding me? Donuts? Okay, I'm gonna put this PSA out there right now. Donuts are Satan. It should be illegal to be that small, that easy to eat, that delectable, that absolutely delicious, and also that bad for me. It shouldn't be all of those things in one unit. Feel the weight I'm gaining as I eat it, but I do. And at the same time, they're so easy to eat, especially if it's a fresh donut. As soon as you put it in your mouth, half the just melts on your tongue. It's like, that's illegal. It should be illegal how easy it is to eat such a thing that's so bad for you.
Donuts! I love donuts!
Who has more brain cells, Jake or Nash?
Wow,
That's
top tier
hard.
question.
That's hard. Hey, that's hard.
Sometimes I struggle putting together basic sentences, so I'm gonna go he has more brain cells than I do, except I am better at turning on the microphone.
Yeah,
That
is true. He is better at making sure that the green light and the microphone is on. Fuck you, Jake. Fuck Jake from the Jake 2021.
Hey, 2021.
It's coming back.
What's the most edible thing you've ever made on the show?
Okay, yeah, I don't know what that one meant, but that's all right. I'm gonna take it as, what is the most delicious thing? Because I think that's how he meant it. Shout out my buddy Nick who asked it. Favorite item that I made, I would probably have to say so far was the chicken and waffles. The PJ subs I didn't make. The ones, not the ones that I made, but the ones that we bought, those were top tier. A better judge of that would be Nash. Nash, what do you think was the best thing that we've made on the show so far?
I think my favorite was the smash burger. I love a good burger, and I never take the time to put like good toppings on it and do all of the extra work. I just grab like a frozen patty from a box that they sell in the freezer section.
Yes.
So yes, the smash burger, I still have dreams about it, fantasies.
The smash burger was really good.
What was yours?
I think still my favorite one is Chipotle because it was just impressive to get the sauce better.
Yeah.
Like, in my opinion, it was better.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
What was the first legit meal you learned how to make?
The first legit meal I learned how to make. So, gotta give a shout out to the sweetest woman on planet Earth who has been teaching me, I would say, from the start, my grandma Angie. I will always remember when I would go over to her house when I was like 5 and 6, and I would spend the night at her house because my mom was working hard, and I'd stay with my grandparents. And there were multiple times, many times, that I would stay with my grandparents, and my grandma would help me teach me how to make scrambled eggs. And I would burn my hands every single time. So to this day, no matter how many dishes I've cooked, no matter how many things I've grabbed out of the oven barehanded, no matter how many calloused cans I have, every single time that I get a small burn on my hand, I always remember being the tiny little boy in my grandma's kitchen, burning my hand on these scrambled egg pans.
Well, as that special?
I'm just letting it swim.
And the Jew. Aju.
Oh. Oh.
That's pretty good.
You wake up at 4 in the morning, start drinking on St. Patrick's Day.
Listen, you make that haggis.
About 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you're gonna be winding down. You're gonna need that midday nap. Before you take that nap, you go ahead and you pound some of this.
Oh yeah, this is that.
Oh,
top
yeah.
too. Here's some toast there for you boys too. If you need a little soak, little grease soaker. That's what I'm doing. I'm soaking up the jus. All right. Now you know how to make. He could have left it. All right. And you just saw all of us devour that. Now you know how to make corned beef hash. All right. Showed you how to make a good corned beef hash from a good corned beef that you had left over. So make it for your friends, make it for everybody. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and you know, we'll see you in the next one where what we do is we take a grilled cheese and we throw it out of a 100-story window to see if it still tastes good after the fall. I guess this is part 2 of Q&A with Drunk Chef, all the ones that we missed. Does Nash own only one t-shirt? Do you own any other colored t-shirts aside from a white t-shirt?
Well, as you can see, I'm wet. Oh, I guess this one's wet as well. No, I do not. And I think it's kind of rude that everyone's making fun of me for being poor and only being able to afford Costco Kirkland brand white t-shirts. Insert plug here. But you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Country of origin of Boom Bam Bob. Okay, so, wow. Beautiful question. Absolutely beautiful question. I'd say the country of origin might be Latvia. I'm not Latvian and I came up with it, but I would just think that maybe if I didn't come up with it first, somebody that's Latvian would. Can you teach me how to Dougie? I'm not the biggest Dougier. Nash, contrary to popular belief, is a huge Dougie guy. So if you catch him in the right light, he may teach you how to Dougie. Can you indeed teach someone how to Dougie?
They say that you never truly have a mastery of something until you can teach someone else to do it. And I have been for many years, probably since 1983, I've been called the master of the Dougie. So it would be ludicrous for me not to be able to teach people the Dougie. The only problem is I do charge quite a substantial fee in order to teach them, so not many people have been fortunate enough to have me teach them. But yes, I indeed can teach you how to Dougie, but it'll cost you.
Will you please tell me who my father is? Wow. Loaded question here. Looking at you, I'm guessing it's a mix of Benicio del Toro and then also a little Jeff Daniels. You know, maybe Steve Buscemi? He might be your father? All of these questions have been fun. Thank you. Please continue to watch this carbonara episode. That is going to be somewhere continuing on after all of these.